Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I am Sakshi Batra, and this is where we discuss everything about the stock market's opening action. Also, help you understand where are the gains and losses being seen in the initial trading action, and what could the trend pan out to be, and what happens to your investments today. All of this upcoming over the next 4 to 5 minutes. So do stay tuned onto with me. Let's kickstart by seeing what the opening levels for the markets are. The Sensex climbed 180 points or 0.3% higher in the early trade to trade at 54,545, with the broader Nifty index also moving 33 points higher, just 0.2% up in trade to trade above 16,270 in the morning trade as well. Remember, this comes at the back of mixed global cues that we have been seeing. The Asian stocks rose today from the close of 2-year lows hit in the previous session ahead of the US inflation data as well. Overnight, Wall Street was mixed as Nasdaq rose about 1%. S&P 500 gained about 0.25%, but the Dow Jones definitely slipped about 0.25% as well. Now back home, we also saw the broader markets, seeing the positive light of the day in the morning trade. Mid cap index gaining by 0.8%, the small cap up by 0.4% in trade. Now, overall speaking, among the sectors of the Nifty or the National Stock Exchange, among the 15 sector gauges, and out of those, 13 were actually trading in the green. So the broader, bias was towards the buying action today in the morning. Now, Nifty Metal, Nifty Financial Services, Nifty Auto, these were the outperforming indices right in the initial trading action by rising almost 1.5% in trade today. On specific front, when you talk about some stocks, UPL was the top gainer. It rose by 2.15% to 806 rupees per share, and that's post the results that we've seen. And definitely the good numbers being rewarded by the market sentiment overall. HDFC Life, Adani Ports, Tata Steel, BPCL also among the top gainers. Now, the overall average market breadth definitely stood strong as 1415 shares were seen advancing as against 983 shares that were seen declining on the Bombay Stock Exchange. On the Sensex, you did have Tata Steel, Bharti Airtel, Power Grid, HDFC, Tech Mahindra, ICICI Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, M&M, NTPC, HDFC Bank, Dr. Reddy's and Reliance Industries as the top gainers on the Sensex. Remember, there's a shift from yesterday. Metals were the top losers yesterday, stripping off all their sheen. Tata Steel, the maximum loser in yesterday's trading session. We saw almost 6, 7, 8% of a decline coming in on that stock too. But today, it has definitely recovered from those lows. But in contrast, today, if you see, Asian Paints is down, HUL is down, IndusInd Bank is down, Infosys, L&T, Sun Pharma, these are trading in the red in the early action today. Now, remember, Sensex had slipped 106 points yesterday to close the day in the red, but we bounced back. But the question remains whether the markets will be able to sustain this bounce, because even yesterday, as a reminder, we had opened positive, but we could not hold on to those gains towards the end of the session too. So a whole lot of focus today will be on individual stocks. Among stocks, like I said, UPL is in focus. Gujarat Gas has soared 8% right in the initial trading action. The company has registered 28% year-on-year growth in its consolidated net profit at 444 crores in the Q4, and the total income has grown 36% on a year-on-year basis too. Similarly, Zensar Technologies also gained 7% as the company has posted over 30% jump in the Q4 net profit at over 105 crores when compared to 81 crores in the last year same quarter. So good earnings getting rewarded in an otherwise subdued market too. As far as Wellspan India is seen, that has cracked 7%. So Q4 net profit has plunged nearly 60%. So the bad earnings getting definitely punished and the good earnings getting rewarded in the stock markets today. So earnings specific market is what you can call it in today's trading session. The company reported a sharp 60% drop in the Q4 profit. Wellspan India, the profit came in at 522 odd crore rupees for Q4 as against 1301 crores. So sharp decline coming in there of 60% on the profit front. However, income was just slightly up at 3.4% on a year-on-year basis to over 22,470 odd crore rupees as well. Mahanagar Gas, like I said, Gujarat Gas was up. Mahanagar Gas also was up 6%, and that is despite the 38% fall in the Q4 net profit. Remember, the total income has jumped 51%, and perhaps that is getting really, factored in by the market. So the stock is up despite the drop in the profit front. I also told you about the Zensar Technologies. That's another stock that gained. Vodafone Idea gains 3% in the initial trading action after the telecom major narrows the Q4 loss to 6,000 1,563 odd crore rupees. So that's another stock that you need to keep in your focus. The stock has been trading around 9 rupees per share in the initial trading action too. Sectorally, beaten down metal index definitely bounced back in today's trading session, but it's still in the weaker section. If you see, I mean, like just very, very mild gains coming in there for the metal pack today. The broader markets are outperforming the Nifty in the early deals too. The India VIX is down by almost 2 points at 21.88. So the volatility factor may not, be really a problem in the initial first half of trading action too. Of course, HDFC and Tata Steel are leading the pack today. Those are the kind of stocks that are definitely moving in tandem. But overall speaking, the markets will be definitely factoring now the upcoming macro data on inflation, on the IIP. Those will be the important data points to factor in apart from the earnings. And very, very stock specific move is what you can expect even going forward from here. Most of the experts do believe that right now also the markets are on a very sticky wicket. So one must stay away from trading aggressively on the indices, but remain very, very stock specific in this volatile move. We'll stay tuned with the Business Today TV, as a whole lot is coming up for you up next, be it about the earnings, the management interactions, also updates on news from the world of business. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot for tuning in for now.